This is Lesson 2 of an 8-lesson high school series called Choose a Healthy Breakfast. If you are using the accompanying workbook, please open to page 9 for this activity. This material was funded by the USDA's Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, through the Pennsylvania Department of Human Services, DHS. To start, we will be playing a game called the Breakfast Game, which will test what you know about breakfast and help you to learn how to choose a healthy breakfast. There are a few different ways to play this game. First, we can just follow along the slides, and you can write down the answers in the workbook. Second, you could split up into 2 teams and play the game Jeopardy style. Or third, if you're using the accompanying handouts of the breakfast questions and the breakfast answers, give everybody either a question or an answer, and then have everybody walk around the room and find the answer to the question and the question to their answer. If you're doing that, pause the video right now, and then we'll go over the answers at the end. Are you ready to play? How might a person feel if they skip breakfast in the morning? If a person skips breakfast, they might feel tired, hungry, irritable, and could have trouble focusing or concentrating. They might also get a stomach ache, a headache, or feel dizzy or lightheaded. Have you ever felt any of these symptoms when you've skipped breakfast? We'll learn how to prevent these feelings by choosing a healthy breakfast every morning. Which nutrients should be included in a healthy breakfast? All 3: complex carbs, lean protein, and healthy fats. Choosing a healthy breakfast that includes complex carbohydrates, like our bread here, lean protein, like our yogurt, and healthy fat, like our peanut butter, will give you energy and help keep you full until lunch. Which nutrient provides the primary fuel for our brains? Carbohydrates provide the primary fuel for our brains. There are 2 different types of carbohydrates, simple and complex. Simple carbohydrates, also called sugars, are found naturally in foods like fruit and milk, and are also contained in foods with added sugars. We want to limit the amount of added sugars in our diet to less than 10% of total calories. For an average 2,000 calorie diet, the limit would be about 50 grams of sugar per day. Complex carbohydrates, also called starches, are found in foods like grains, beans, and certain vegetables. Choosing complex carbohydrates that also contain fiber, like whole grains, will help you feel full so you won't get hungry again before lunch. Can you name the added sugars in this cereal? Look at the ingredients list and find all the ingredients in the ingredients list that mean that there are added sugars in this food. Did you get all 3? So sugar, corn syrup, and honey are all added sugars. Remember that we want to limit added sugars to less than 10% of our total calories. Cereal is a great choice for breakfast because it contains complex carbohydrate for energy, plus many vitamins and minerals. However, we want to choose whole grain cereals that are low in added sugars and high in fiber. Check the label for your sugar content. Look at the ingredients list to see if sugar is listed in the first ingredient. This would indicate that the cereal has a lot of added sugars. There are ingredients that can appear on the list that have names besides sugar and are still forms of added sugar. The following are all added sugars that you might find in food labels. Which nutrient helps to build muscle and also provides a feeling of fullness? Protein. Include a protein that's low in saturated fat to help you feel full and last until lunchtime without getting hungry. Some examples of healthy protein foods for breakfast would be eggs or egg whites, peanut butter or other nut butters, and low-fat or fat-free dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese. Peanut butter, nuts, and avocados contain healthy types of what nutrient? Fats. Healthy fats provide energy and essential fatty acids for our bodies. We should try to choose monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats from plant-based foods and oils and limit our intake of saturated fats. Breakfast should provide what percent of our daily nutrients? 25%. According to the United States Department of Agriculture, school breakfast must provide at least 25% of the recommended dietary allowance, or RDA, for the following nutrients: protein, which is necessary for lean muscle, tissue growth, repair, and recovery; calcium, which is important for teeth and bone growth and health; iron, which helps to carry oxygen through the blood; vitamin A, which is a key nutrient for healthy vision; vitamin C, an important nutrient for immune health; and calories, necessary each day to provide energy to the body for daily bodily functions and physical activities. A healthy breakfast should include how many of the 5 food groups? At least 3. A breakfast that includes foods from at least 3 food groups can provide enough energy and nutrients to get you going in the morning and help keep you full until your next meal. What combination of 3 food groups could provide the best balance of nutrients for breakfast? While breakfast should include at least 3 food groups, there are specific food groups that could provide the best balance of nutrients. A combination of grains, fruits or vegetables, and dairy or protein can provide that balance. Whole grains provide complex carbohydrates and fiber, along with vitamins and minerals like the B vitamin, folate. Folate helps with DNA formation and the metabolism of amino acids, which are building blocks for proteins. Fruits, or vegetables, provide carbohydrate and fiber, along with vitamins and minerals like vitamin C, which is helpful for the growth and repair of tissues, as well as keeping your immune system strong. Dairy foods provide carbohydrate, protein, and could provide fat depending on the type you choose. They also provide you with calcium to help keep bones and teeth strong. Protein foods provide protein and fat that is important for growth and maintenance. Give an example of a healthy breakfast meal that meets the criteria for nutrients and food groups. Pick one item from each column below to help make a healthy breakfast. I don't like breakfast foods. What else could I eat for breakfast? You don't have to eat breakfast foods in the morning. As long as you include foods from at least 3 food groups to get a good balance of nutrients, you can eat a variety of foods for breakfast. Has anyone ever eaten leftovers for breakfast? It's okay to eat leftovers or dinner foods for breakfast, but try to opt for healthier options that have good sources of whole grains, fruits or vegetables, and lean protein or low-fat or fat-free dairy. Explain how eating breakfast could help someone maintain a healthy body weight. Eating breakfast provides your body with the energy and nutrients it needs to get you going in the morning. People who eat a healthy breakfast in the morning tend to make healthier choices throughout the day. Think about if you skip breakfast in the morning. Do you make the best choices when you do finally eat at lunch or a snack? Skipping breakfast could lead to overeating later in the day, which could cause you to go over your calorie limit for the day. If you regularly exceed your daily calorie limit, that could lead to weight gain over time. Remember that everything you eat and drink over time matters. The right mix can help you be healthier in both now and in the future. Explain how eating breakfast could help you perform better in school. Breakfast provides fuel for the body and brain in the morning, and studies show that eating breakfast can actually improve brain function, which can help you focus and concentrate better in school. It can also help to avoid feelings of hunger, tiredness, stomach aches, and headaches that could distract you from learning and performing at your best. For the next few slides, let's try to think of a healthier alternative to these following breakfasts. So this is a breakfast sandwich you might get at a fast food restaurant, a sausage, egg, and cheese sandwich on a biscuit. What are some alternatives that are healthier breakfast choices? How about scrambled eggs and whole grain toast? Or a ham, egg white, and cheese sandwich on a whole grain English muffin? Or an egg, spinach, tomato, and cheese sandwich on whole wheat bread? How about this one? We have a frosted donut and a vanilla latte. What are some alternatives that are healthier breakfast choices? How about a whole grain cereal or granola bar, a piece of fruit, low-fat chocolate milk, a fruit, yogurt, and granola parfait, 100% fruit juice, whole wheat toast with peanut butter and cinnamon, or a coffee or latte made with skim milk and less syrup? This one is a breakfast you might make at home. 3 pancakes with 1 tablespoon of butter and 1 tablespoon of syrup with 3 slices of bacon. Can you think of a healthier alternative? A healthier alternative might be 2 whole grain pancakes topped with fresh fruit, low-fat yogurt, and 2 slices of turkey bacon. Remember that when it comes to improving your food and beverage choices, small changes can add up to big benefits. Making healthier shifts is a great way to add more nutrient-dense foods while eating fewer foods with added sugars, saturated fats, and sodium.